Alright, welcome back everybody. So, we have another longsword gameplay in the Goblin Caves. In this video, we don't come across any other players, so it's a whole lot of PvE. We get a little bit of loot, and it's a pretty easy run. Here's hoping we can learn some lessons from this. Ultimately, my general opinion on any raid to go into is that just simply surviving, no matter how little loot you find, is always better than risking it. If you go in with nothing, or basically nothing, then you can risk it, it's fine. But I have a pretty good bit of gear on this character right now. So there's really no sense in risking it all for a big haul. It would be a lot better for me to just survive, take an easy run, and get into a run later that would probably pay out better, with just a better spawn or running into other players that I can loot or whatever. So this is one of my preferred spawns. I like to spawn in the corners. I like Town a lot. I like this corner a lot. In this corner, usually a couple of players spawn pretty close by, and then all those flying skulls, they drop a lot of good stuff, so very worth fighting. So your chance of getting some pretty solid utility items, trinkets, that kind of stuff, pretty good. And here, I miss both my shots and take a little bit of damage, but it doesn't end up mattering too much. I found some throwing axes, that's really nice. And on the other guy, some more throwing axes. Just little trinket things. You can sell them for a good bit if you want to, or you can use them. The throwing axes are really powerful. I don't use them as much as I should, but I still keep them around. I don't like to throw anything that's useful away, because in the off chance that I do die and lose everything, and don't have a ranged weapon in my stash, throwing axes are a nice backup just to pull mobs. I found that oil lantern. That's 23 gold right there. So I already have a pretty good bit of valuables on me. Normally, I would see a player around here, but not this time. I'm gonna go check down this hallway. I don't use this door as much as I should, but this door is pretty useful. And I see these dead guys, and now what I don't see is, I think there was a dead guy, like a corpse somewhere. I'm not positive. There's nothing on the ground, but I saw later that a zombie was doing the eating animation, so there might have been a player there that got killed. I'm not really positive what happened there, but could have been a rogue or something, no idea. So over here, if I would have gone down that other door, I likely would have ran into a player, but I didn't. I went down this way. I like this area because of the guaranteed escape, and if I can take a guaranteed escape, I always choose it over a portal, except for like the first video I posted of Dark and Darker, where I didn't. If you haven't seen that, in that video, I run towards the stairs, turn around, activate a portal, and then go through the portal. And I don't know what I was doing. I really don't. My sword is doing about 100 damage in that first hit, so I'm able to put these guys down in about 2 hits. Still finding just little bits and pieces of loot, so I come out the other side of this whole thing with a good bit of money. And I can see that 6 players are already dead. It looks like Verbatim has killed 2 people in front of Flare. If I see a Flare, that's pretty much hands on sight. just to be safe, but I don't ever encounter a cleric, if I remember correctly. So this room for the bow, pretty easy. Crossbow makes it even easier. 2 headshots is all it takes. And just like that, this room is safe. Go ahead and down in this last mob. And I'm sure that at the time I heard that escape portal open. I am more partial to giving it a little longer and trying to take my escape through the stairs right there. Nothing really good in there, and I'm missing a little bit of health, so I'd rather take this health shrine for 2 hit points and let somebody else take it and then have the upper hand on me. So I'm just investigating around. I definitely think it's strange that I haven't ran into any other players, but given where the circle is ending, I haven't had to travel a lot of distance. I guess it's a good thing. So there's that zombie eating. I get this portal up, and I'm counting there are me and 2 other players. So I imagine that if somebody was right here and got killed by something, by the floor, I'm not 100% sure. A little bit of loot, but to be safe, I am not about to risk losing my portal. It's the only one. I have a good bit of loot, so one more spider and I take my exit. I like to play it safe. I don't want to take the risk of going for a kill and then winding up getting killed. It's not worth it to lose all your gear because everything in this game is dangerous, right? And so even somebody with no gear can still put out 30 to 50 damage before you kill them, and that's still pretty bad. So I make about 125-ish gold. Yeah, about 125, and that's a pretty good haul. I'm not mad at that any type of way, and I'm calling that a win. So pretty smooth run, pretty easy. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.